Good afternoon. This is your very own Buddy Black reporting in, and it is hot as hell. It's finally getting to that point where there's an all-encompassing, penetrating heat, where it doesn't matter if you're in the shade or not. You're gonna feel the sun on you, whether you like it or not. And I am not liking it at all. There's a detour sign over there. Exciting. But yeah, the fields are starting to get greener. That's like a plus side to this, but the downside is that everything is really dry. And I'm pretty sure a lot of nosebleeds are inbound. Not for me. I've never really experienced a nosebleed before, but by the people who, suffer from them. It really sucks, because I knew a guy who, in the middle of orchestra back in high school, he just flat out got a nosebleed, and it was bad. He had to step out for about 15 to 20 minutes. And pretty much missed almost the entire class period right there. Of course, we started orchestra at 7:30 because we are considered advanced orchestra. So, if you're advanced, you start earlier. Therefore, your sleeping schedule suffers more. And it sucks because I was always 2 minutes late to that class, and my teacher never let me live it down. That teacher, she was really cool, in terms of organizing events and scheduling all these trips and stuff. But as a person that I knew, personally, I would not want to hang out with that person on a daily basis, because she has this way of making you feel very inadequate and very terrible when you make a mistake or two or five. I'm getting a little personal here. But yeah, I was passing by that one grape vineyard thingy, the field full of grapevines and stuff, and at a distance it reminded me of the wheat from Minecraft. You know how that looks. And I'm thinking, maybe it's about almost to scale, compared to the wheat, considering how tall Steve is, the character, default character you play as in the game, the blue-shirted guy who's the only one of his kind in that game, aside from villagers. But villagers, I think, are an entirely different species. It kind of remind me of Squidward people. That's what I literally called them when I first played Minecraft. I said, hey, look at all these Squidward people. And then the update came around when they could make noises and stuff, and that just made it so much worse. But yeah, I was watching an episode of SpongeBob earlier because my little cousin left the TV on, and they were playing the episode where Patrick had that box, we know, with the secret inside, and SpongeBob was trying its darndest to try to find out what it was. And it was a string, but the string was actually would set off a mechanism that would open a secret compartment, which would reveal, a picture that Patrick has taken of SpongeBob at a Christmas party. And I remember when that episode first came out, and when they mentioned the Christmas party, I thought, what Christmas party? What is this? But then later on, they finally showed the picture, and let me tell you, it was something. You can look it up on the gazoogle over there, to my immediate right. And then the episode afterwards was when Squilliam called up Squidward, about the Bubble Bowl, and then, Squidward trying to one-up his wealthy brother, said he had a marching band, and, SpongeBob, really pulled the strings together on that freaky marionette, and, they sing that one song about the sweet victory, and something about landing a kill. But, oh man, I remember when that episode came out, it was, the most phenomenal experience, and the humor of the episodes back in the day was really something else. Personally, I feel that the more recent SpongeBob episodes aren't really up to par. They're kind of really stretching it out on a very thin line. Like Jake from Adventure Time, when he tried to go through that maze, but he was really stretching himself out. And then he stretched himself out so thin that he was physically weak, and he couldn't, proceed. And then I think they got that weird psychic elephant thing that could, float and had two faces or two heads. But yeah, enough about me. I'm rambling now. I'm heading over to a matinee, and I'm not going to make it home until, later, last night. But it's not going to be last night, because I'm going to make it home later. But I hope you have a good day. If it isn't a good day, treat yourself till it's something. And until we meet again next time, and I hope you do. Bye.